Disclaimer: this podcast is complete satire, and vision a circus when you tune in to the real podcast. That is how it should be perceived. Your hosts are not experts on any kind of topics talked upon here and will spout a lot of nonsense. So take it with a grain of salt. With that being said, please enjoy the feast the chefs have provided.
Welcome back to the realest podcast in the business. I'm your host, Walt.
And I sell kids fentanyl outside the 7-Eleven.
Okay.
I'm your host Jesse, and yeah,
It's true. It's true. I was the fentanyl in question.
real man, real. But if it's your first time listening, welcome to our
Welcome to the
uh,
realest podcast.
what do you call it? Our labyrinth, our
thoughts,
our industry, our
our
mind,
our
storage.
brainchild. Yeah.
Yes.
This whole podcast is kind of like a mental experiment to see how much we can say online, so that we can
Honestly,
be
facts.
banned.
Facts. Yeah, we say the most outrageous shit over here. So if you get offended easily, then
That
we
is your own
advise you
fault,
to
man. I'm sorry.
yeah. We advise you to click off instantly. And if you're not easily offended, if you're like us, then
Hell yeah.
stay tuned, man.
Hell yeah.
You
Love
will enjoy
man.
this. You will enjoy this. If you've not seen our shorts, then you might not know what the kind of shit we say. But if you have seen them, then
Yeah.
hey, what's up? It's
Our
us.
shorts are kind of like a brief way into
It's like a
understanding how
trailer,
this
bro.
podcast works. Yeah, it's like a trailer. Yes.
It's like a trailer.
Yep.
Speaking of trailers, you have a movie recommendation, Aj.
Yeah. I told this man to watch *Inglourious Basterds*. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie, and it's so fucking good. Have you seen it?
Yup, I saw it.
Oh hell yeah! We'll discuss that. Okay, we'll discuss that by the end.
Let's just dissect that in the beginning,
Alright,
because
fine.
that movie
Sure.
was how do I put it? Really interesting.
Okay.
Even though
Did you like it though?
no, here's my thing, right? That movie was ass. It was shit because they did Hitler very wrong. No, I'm kidding. Based solely on Hitler, nah, that movie is shit. How
as
can
a
they
as a
do my boy
professional Hitler
bad?
fan, yeah, that movie was kind of bad.
Yeah, I'm joking. But I wrote a few points, when I was watching the movie,
Sure.
my thoughts here.
Yeah.
And firstly, I mean, you gave me a movie far beyond my level of intelligence.
Yeah, it was very
Like,
intentional.
you need to realize that I watch anime on a daily basis. So for you
Yep.
to give me a movie based on history and different races, Jews and all that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
still, that's
fictional
I'll come
history.
back to this point. Yeah, I'll come back to this point in a bit. But
Yeah.
man, starting with
Okay.
Hitler.
Yep.
Hitler.
Let's go.
What did they do to him, man?
They
Bro
shot
looks
him.
fat.
They shot him.
They shot him in the head like so many times, bro. It's so, oh my
Such
god.
an amazing scene, man.
Yeah, it was pretty nice, man. Like for someone like me who isn't even interested in the history, I mean,
Yeah.
if you ask me about Jews and all, I'll know like the most basic shit, like
Yep.
Jews and Hitler had a war. Like, that's all I know. I didn't even
To
know
be
the
fair-
the
to
name
be
of
fair,
the thing.
To be fair, when I
Hmm.
saw this movie when I was like 13 years old, I didn't know shit myself. I was like, who the fuck is this Hitler guy? I didn't even know who was at the time. So.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's the
like,
thing.
Yeah.
For someone like me who isn't even that knowledgeable, I still find that movie really nice. It was interesting. It was. I mean, the plot was easy to follow. Like I could understand. Like they had
Yeah.
a war, and they're fighting who is who, and yes,
the
it was pretty
opening
good. The movie.
scene, the opening scene still
Hell
gives me
yeah.
chills, man. It's so like this guy is in control the second he steps onto that pond. Like,
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
right, bro. That guy, that detective, that German detective.
not the
He
detective.
fucks,
Yeah, I think
bro.
General.
He was a
I
detective.
forgot. But sure.
Yeah, I mean, he was a high position in that soldier thing, but
Yeah.
he proclaimed
He
himself as the
bro was
detective
actually
at the end.
smart. Like he knew so many
Yeah.
languages. He knew Italian, like French. Fucking
I know,
German.
right? He knows so much shit, and his what do you say? He's like Sherlock Holmes but realistic.
He's like Sherlock Holmes but a Nazi.
Yeah, you no, cause like Sherlock Holmes is he's a very fictional character, and it's just
Yeah.
he just looks at you and he knows your whole history,
Yep.
and he gives up like, oh, you had a scar on your back of your neck, so that means a cat must have scratched you. That means you have a cat. There's a white hair on your coat. That means you have a white haired cat. He
Yeah.
says a lot of this dumb shit, but that guy, that German guy, his way of observation, his
Yeah.
observing skills, they were like far
Real,
more
real.
realistic, and yeah, it was really realistic, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it was like, you can tell that there are humans like this. If you look at Sherlock Holmes, you can't say that he's real.
Yeah, because with Sherlock it's a bit more unrealistic and fictional. But
Exactly,
यहाँ पे it's a
exactly.
lot more real, even though this is like fictional history, right? It didn't really happen in real
Yeah,
life. But
yeah.
yeah, still, like the character feels very genuine and real. And
Exactly,
someone that's
exactly.
out
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
For like a detective character, that guy feels really real. Because I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of detective shit. I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
detective shit, and most of them are like really fake. You can tell
Yeah,
this
I mean,
kind
anime,
of person
it's
cannot
anime.
exist.
Come on.
Exactly,
Obviously.
anime. You can tell that this kind of person will not exist in real life. But
Yep.
that German soldier, he was like really nice, man. Like his whole personality. But he's a badass. He's so badass. He
'Cause,
fucks,
okay,
man. He
whenever
fucks.
he's in the situation, he knows, okay, like what the fuck is happening. Who the fuck are these guys? Like
Yeah.
the scene
why
where
not?
like those guys like pretending to be Italian, right? He knows they're butchering him, but he lets them.
Exactly, bro. And the shoe that he found as well at the crime scene,
Yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
they had a whole war, the shoe of that woman.
Yeah,
He found
the
that,
shoe.
and he just called that woman to another room, and he's like, "Put your foot on my lap." He is asserting dominance, man.
Hell yeah, man. You know what my personal favorite scene in this movie is? You know the 3 scene? Like he's like 4 होते हैं,
Yeah,
3 होता है.
exactly, exactly. Three, it was
Yeah,
three,
that
it was
was
three.
such an
The German way of
insane.
three.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
it was
go on,
such
bro.
an
That was
insane
so
scene,
good.
man.
Just because of one thing, bro got caught out. His whole
Yeah.
motive got caught out. Damn,
Yeah.
like, bro, the whole, the army scene. It's just like, I don't know how I fucking view it back then, but it has changed my view on the army side, that what happens on
How
the
do you
actual
mean?
shit.
How do
I mean, when I look at all of these, detective stories, right? I'm like, oh, this is how it happens. But those detective stories that I've seen are more like unrealistic.
Yeah,
So I can't be sure that this kind of shit actually takes place in real life.
yeah.
Because if it does,
yeah.
that is kind of like absurd. Because all of these stories, they look really unrealistic, and you can't say what happens in the movies they actually take place in real life.
Yeah.
Because those the way they, I don't know how to explain this, but like the way
The way
show
they the way they
not
the
detective,
way
but
they
the army side.
visualize it, the ways they like convey that
Yeah,
message.
yeah, the
Yeah.
way they convey the whole army side, that is just war, and it's just I mean, it is kind of is, but like I don't know. I can't explain
Okay,
what
okay.
I'm thinking right now.
I'll I can explain what you're thinking. You're thinking like
I explain.
you see army as just like one whole unit, right? And they're all like wars and all that, but you don't know like individual stories, right? This story was like very individual. Like it was one Jew
Yes.
and one group of Americans and like spies and Nazis and all that. Yeah, like the whole thing is there, but like this is more of like a personal story that relates to like the whole thing, and
Holy
that
fuck,
is
man, do you live inside my
that
head?
that is not what is shown in like most things,
Yes, yes,
you know.
yes. It was
This
just
is yeah.
I'm trying to think of the words. एक तरह का how do I explain this so easily, bro? I can't shit. Let me think, man.
Sure.
I really do. Because the thought is there in my head, but I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
get it
no,
out of
I
my
get
mouth.
I get it.
The
I get
thought
it.
is there.
Yeah, no.
Sabr.
Yep. This reminds me of this like one YouTuber. He was like, when a normal moviegoer sees like bad CGI, right? He's like, "Huh, ये CGI bad है," but he cannot like articulate the words to say, "Why is this CGI bad?" or why does this shot look so good but this shot looks so bad. And like
Yes,
उनके पास
yes,
words नहीं है
exactly.
ना, but yeah, it's real though. It's like you know it, it's in there.
Yeah, wait. I guess just like that whole part of that detective or that the main German soldier,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the way that he was convicting the whole war, I guess, or the whole thing that he's real, man. That's all I have to say. Like, he's real. Like, I feel like that shit was so realistic. I felt like that shit was so realistic because that shit might happen in real life wars. Like,
Yeah.
you need all the information. You go to a crime scene, you find like, a lot of this information that builds up all the connection inside your head.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
guy, he felt so real, man.
Yeah, yeah. You see these kind of stories, and they get into the like the nooks and crannies of these things. Like, how do these wars happen, and how do these wars like end, and all that. And in the end, there are just people, behind the wars and behind like the whole thing. So it just makes you understand कि like ये होता क्यों है सारा कुछ. Because it was
Yeah.
Hitler's fucking hate that started this whole thing, right? And it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
that Jews, the movie में, that Jews like revenge or vengeance that led them to like led her to like kill Hitler. So hell yeah.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it was real, man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still trying to think of the words.
Fuck yeah.
I legit, I cannot like compile my thoughts right now. Where like that was really, it was nice.
Yep. It was nice. Yeah.
It was nice. One thing though,
Yeah.
they were cutting hair.
Yeah. Yeah. Why? What? That was like their.
The no, the people that they kill, they just remove the hair like this.
The
Scalp
scalp
the whole head
him.
out.
Yeah. 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 They do.
What the fuck they gonna do with hair, bro?
Nah, it's like how the greatest thieves of the world, they leave like a sign, right, to say कि हाँ हमने चोरी किया यहाँ पे.
Yeah,
We're-
but why hair?
Okay.
Why hair?
It's it's mostly like depends on the director now, because these things, they make the movie kind of like stand out, like if you watch this directors like some other works like Pulp Fiction, right? It's one of the most culturally significant movies out there. तो उसमें क्या होता है कि there's this guy and they randomly just talk about like movies and shows, and उसमें conversation थी, it had nothing to do with the movie's plot, but it like made the movie better, and it was literally about like how TV shows are made. And well, it's such a good scene, man. It's like it has literally nothing to do with the movie, but it's just there for the sake of being there, because the director wants it there. And like sometimes these movies, like they don't have to like abide by like the normal rules of plot and क्या कहते हैं, relevance and all that to the plot. They just do shit, Fuck yeah, for fuck's sake. ऐसे ही
I
was
mean,
दिल कर रहा था
yeah.
director का, उसने कर लिया. Fuck it.
I feel like
It adds
these types of
personality to the
scene-
movie.
Yeah, these types of scenes, they're kind of like important to the. You
Yeah.
can't just throw in the whole plot, important points, and just make up a movie. Because do you know what slice of life is?
Yeah, I know. Slap.
Yeah, so you need those slice of life moments in a
Yeah.
show. or in
Like
a
it
movie.
builds character too. Yep.
Exactly. It just makes it more refreshing, and it gives the movie a different, not
Personality,
different, but
flavor.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yes, that
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And one criticism that I had
Sure.
is it was the beginning one. You know how that girl, that Jewish girl, her whole
Yeah.
family got killed,
Yep.
and she was the only survivor.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you escape like 50 bullets concentrated at one point? That I could not.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
had no injuries. She had no injuries. That means she had like she escaped all. She dodged all 50 bullets.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
the- How?
She just dead, man. Like fuck yeah.
That's anime shit, man.
Real, because you can say कि like फिर Spider-Man को ही क्यों spider ne kaata, you know, Peter Parker ko kyun like Spider-Man ne kaata. It's
No,
like,
no, yeah, क्योंकि वो तो होता है ना, because to us it is Spider-Man, to us it is like the Peter Parker, the Peter Parker, but
yeah,
to everyone else he is just like a random person. But it's because he was bitten by the spider, the story is concentrated around him.
yeah.
So that's, you know, that's why we think like, why was this guy chosen? But
Yeah.
in realistically it was just, you know, a random person bitten by a spider. But
Mm.
that's the thing. But the thing that she did was dodge 50 bullets at like concentrated at one point. That is unrealistic as fuck. You cannot say like
Fair,
इसी को क्यों
fair.
चुना था.
I mean,
can't say
yeah,
that, you know?
yeah, but like the movie has to move somehow, right? You know, and if she didn't survive, then the bastards wouldn't be able to like kill Hitler. So
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's like my only critique, because that's the like with all the real shit happening.
but
that
I
was
guess
really
that's not
unreal.
okay. Okay, that's kind of like a non-critique, to be honest. A critique, you know, it's more like a plot. Is tarah jangi hai thoda yahan pe, and it's not very well put together. But this type of things is just, they just need to happen for the movie to move forward.
They
You know,
just need to-
they need to
just-
happen. You know,
Just
like,
dodge 50 bullets, man. No one's gonna bat an eye.
fuck yeah.
It is okay, man. You are bulletproof now.
Yep.
But anyway, it was a good movie, you know. It was a good.
Hell
movie.
yeah, man.
Nah, man, it was shit movie, man. इतनी मेरी सारी fantasies about Hitler was destroyed.
I'm gonna give you another movie that it's about like Hitler too. Like,
Let's
and
go.
man, it's वो तो देखी यार. It's a whole different like thing. You see this movie and it's war and drama and comedy a little bit, and you'll see that movie and it's the same things, but it's so much different. You know, it's like same but different. Man,
Is it,
it's so good.
actually like serious or comedy?
Nah, it's comedy. It's comedy. It's like absurd
Okay, okay.
comedy. Like you know, you know Jim Carrey, right?
I've heard the name. I think I know. Yeah.
You know The Mask, right? So like,
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy. Yeah.
so,
yeah,
so
yeah,
that guy makes like weird ass comedy, right? जो बहुत ही like absurd सी
mm.
होती हैं, like kind of goofy.
True. Yeah.
उस तरह की movie है, but it's still so good, man. It's so good.
I-
Yeah.
Drop the
Yeah.
name, man. Drop the name.
Jojo Rabbit, man. Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit. We will see.
Hell
It's
yeah.
you know, it was infinite. That movie was infinitely better than all of the shit I've seen to this day.
Nah, girl, for real?
All of the movies. I've not seen many movies where you know that.
Yeah.
But not in excluding anime obviously, but all the other movies that I've seen Pixels. I don't know if you've seen that. but
Pixels is so bad. Oh.
that movie was used to be my favorite movie, you know. Yeah, it's Pixels, and The
Fair.
Mask was also like really nice.
Yeah.
And I've
You seen
a
the
few
Home Alone
movies.
movies?
No, I've not.
Okay,
Not seen
fair.
those movies.
Fair,
So that's
fair.
what I'm saying. That movie was infinitely better than most of the shit I've seen,
Hell yeah.
including the Bollywood movies. Fuck those
Oh,
movies, man.
fuck Bollywood,
Fuck
man.
those movies. There's
Fuck
nothing to
Bollywood.
watch than the actress, bro. Legit, like there's nothing else to watch.
Yeah, like Bollywood movies, we've talked about this so many times, but still, I'll say one thing. Like, the movie is kind of built around getting the woman, most of them, anyways.
Oh,
Get
oh
the
God.
woman, and then sexualize the woman, put her in
Yes.
like half naked clothes, and then heartbreak, and then
Yeah.
you get the girl back, and that's basically Kabir Singh.
Yeah.
और कभी अलविदा ना कहना और कुछ कुछ होता है and दिल वाले दुल्हनिया. That's like I can name so many Shah Rukh Khan movies.
Bro, Saad Faisal is crying because you just dissed Kabir Singh.
Fuck yeah. How much time did it take to like mention Saad Faisal? 21 minutes.
Let's go 10 minutes earlier than last time.
Last time it was
Good shit,
21
man.
minutes.
Yeah.
You know, whenever the Saad Faisal mention comes, I just like मैं वो card लगा देता हूँ ऊपर के we sat down with a misogynist. The world needs to know, man.
Yeah, you should. Bro, plug in our other podcast, bro. If you guys are new to this, you have missed out so much. We sat down with the misogynist. You need to see that podcast. It is
That is, I
hilarious. It is
think, the
so much
most
chaos.
like intense we've been on a podcast so far.
Yeah. Especially because like my voice is barely audible in that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
were like, oh bro, you
I
were
was
so
I was
pissed.
cooked, man. Like मुझे इतना गुस्सा चढ़ रहा था.
He was actually like really angry.
Yeah.
And then our other podcast, we've said some crazy shit. We've talked about
Yeah.
minors. We've talked about
We
pedophiles.
talk
we've
about
talked
pedophiles. Yep.
We've talked
We
about
talked about
9/11,
would you rather
9/11.
scenarios.
Exactly. But that podcast was hilarious, bro. Just that
Yep.
podcast.
Hell
was
yeah.
fucking
I think that's my
hilarious.
favorite podcast, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
man.
amount of comedy in that is so good. Oh,
I know, right? Man.
on God, man. One thing about this podcast that we can just listen down when we get like after 10 years. We can just say like, oh damn, we
Yeah.
talked about this. Damn. No
It's
way.
basically a conversation is being recorded, you know.
Yeah, like archive नहीं होता जैसे.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just making
Archive
that.
we can access like a lot easier than in chat.
Yep. Unless this podcast gets taken down, then it's a different story.
Man, we will go down as the realest podcasters in the business. Just saying.
I hope if we ever get taken down, it's at least when we have like 10,000 or like
Yeah,
30,000 followers. Because then
'Cause
at least people will remember us by.
and at least people watched us, you know.
Yeah. If we get taken down like right now, then I'll be so pissed. I'll be like, bro, अभी तो कुछ हुआ भी नहीं था.
Yeah, we were just getting started.
Real.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was I guess the movie.
The movie
Inglourious.
segment. On.
Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious
Yup.
Bastards, Right.
I suppose you have questions.
You know, I was talking about this earlier too. Okay, you know how Islam says that if someone like commits zina, then he should be like punished with lashings in public, right? But there are some Maulvis who say कि like keep that whole thing private and don't tell it to like your future husband or your future wife, and like keep that part as in your past, you know, and move on. And I've seen like I think Mufti Meng talk about this, and there was this other Maulvi. I think वो देखा ही होगा तूने, आता रहता reels पे. Yeah. So he talked about this and I think they were both like don't tell anyone if you done it and just keep it private. But there's also like I think Quran में है कि if someone like commits zina, you should like lashings मारनी चाहिए. 100 lashes. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so like basically my question is then like what do we follow then, like if for example Quran Rasta, like if I commit zina,
What
right?
if accidentally I just commit zina?
What if
What if accidentally I just
I slipped into zina? But anyways,
Yeah.
what if I for example commit zina, right? Should I like tell anyone and get the lashing, and will then I be forgiven, or should I like keep it private and move on and try not to do that anymore, and
Okay,
not
okay.
do that anymore basically?
I'm gonna put on my Malfi cap for the first time, and I will become a sheikh.
Hell yeah, man.
I
Sheikh
did some
Adil.
research, I did some research. I mean, not a lot of research, but I did a few.
Did
So
a
what
few
I found,
research.
a little bit, but
Right.
before I answer that question, I will say this guy. Have you seen those reels about Muslim confessions? Let me
I don't think so.
explain
No,
that.
I
Let me
haven't.
explain that. So they're like different pages that एक तरह का they put other people's confessions of their sins on their page to raise awareness that you shouldn't do this, and if you ever get caught into this, then what you should do.
Mm.
So there have been a lot of एक तरह के I'm saying the same word like 3 times, but there've been a lot of confessions of women especially complaining that after they get married, if they had I mean, they did zina before marriage, but
Mhm.
once they get married, their husbands find out and then they leave them.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
maybe
that's
I've seen
basically
that.
the
I
whole
think
thing.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you must have seen them because they were
Yeah.
like really popular.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Uh, and वो भी फिर the Muslim pages they also add like a little bit of their remarks. And some of them did say that you shouldn't explain your situation to your husband or your wife if you have ever
Right.
been caught into this stuff. You should just keep silent about it and just move on. Just repent on your mistake and move on. But here is what I found on on Quran, and it was Surah An-Nisa verse 15 and 16.
Right.
I'll load up the verse just to be sure.
Yeah. 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 Dude,
Yeah.
don't misquote it.
Once I make a mistake, some random sheikh is gonna jump on my ass.
Tahir moment.
Yeah, we do not want that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes, yes. Verse 15.
You found it?
Yeah, I found it. So the verse says that as for those of your women who commit illegal intercourse, call four witnesses from among yourselves. If they testify, confine the offenders to their homes until they die, or Allah ordains a different way for them. And the two among you who commit this sin, discipline them. If they repent and mend their ways, relieve them. Surely
Yeah.
Allah is ever accepting of repentance, most merciful. So it's basically like if you have
Right.
done it and there are if you have four witnesses that
Know about it.
attest to your sin, then you should get 100 lashes. And
Ah.
yeah,
Okay.
but if you can also just repent on it and forget about it, and just because Allah is forgiving, He will
Yeah.
forgive
Yeah.
you. So
Okay.
you can also just keep quiet about it and just don't do it ever again. Repent on your mistake and just
Yes.
ask for forgiveness. But I think there was also this hadith that said if it was a married couple, right? If you are married and you do zina, then it's straight up death. Like you need to be stoned. But
Yeah.
if you're not married, then you can get off with 100 lashes.
You know that. Okay. I'm gonna take it in a different route, but I'll come back to it.
Right.
You know that cricketer, right? Shoaib Malik, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
He got married.
he got married again, and uska scandal tha na ki like he cheated on his wife.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He did?
with this actress Sana Javed Sani.
Yeah,
I'm
उसी के
not
साथ
really
शादी हुई
sure.
है ना, सना
Yeah,
जावेद के
yeah,
साथ
yeah,
शादी हुई
yeah,
है.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. So there is like a pretty good evidence that he cheated on her. So
No, here's my question, because that's his third marriage. So did he cheat or did he just get married? Because if it's the third one,
'Cause,
then you
okay,
can't be
okay,
like, you can't
you-
just cheat like 2 times and then like, oh, I cheated 2 times. Now I'm getting married for the third. You can't do that, right?
don't think so. I think like
Oh,
yeah,
surely
conspiracy.
it's just
Sorry, I'm not really
okay.
sure what the guy
Yeah,
did.
just cook,
but-
man, cook.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but like the conspiracy says कि, like he
Hmm.
cheated on Sania Mirza, right? क्या Sania Mirza है ना? Yeah. He cheated
पता
on
नहीं जो भी है.
जो भी है, वो जो the fucking tennis player, right? He
Yes.
cheated on her with Sana Javed, and then he got married with her, Sana Javed. And
Oh.
I'm like, man, okay, if I'm not one to like judge because मुझे तो पता भी नहीं है who the fuck these
Oh,
guys are
yeah.
really. I literally like only really found out
Yeah.
about their existence like 2 days
Yeah.
ago. But still, it's you know okay, like these things exist out there, right? So coming back to like you saying कि stone कर देना चाहिए. So I think that should happen, but I don't think so. It happens in our society ever. Like, have you ever heard of someone who cheated
No.
on his wife and then उसको actually stone कर दिया किसी ने?
No,
नहीं
I've
ना,
never heard one
never
case.
happens, you know. And
Yeah.
could that same like thing apply? Like, just keep it private and अपनी wife से माफी मांग लो and just like ask your wife to forgive you and all that.
ना, but बीवी तो forgive कर लेगी, अल्लाह forgive करेगा.
Yeah, that is also
Yeah, that is-
real.
If it's Allah's will, if He wants to, He will forgive. But again, you can't be certain about it,
Yeah.
So,
Obviously.
because that's why the punishment was put in place. Because if a married man does that adultery shit and He has to be stoned to death because then he needs to be set as an example for other people. Okay,
Yeah.
other people should not
Don't
do this
cheat
shit.
on your
That
wives.
that's why the punishment exists. Because if the punishment if Allah can just forgive you, then obviously everyone's gonna be committing and they're just for asking for forgiveness.
Yeah,
Afterwards.
it's like, that's how Christians think. Christians, not
Oh,
Christians, Christians. That's how they think.
explain,
Jesus
explain.
died for their sins, right?
Ah,
So they can
yeah.
commit their sins and just ask for repentance and just do
Yup.
that whole thing again. I'm kind of
Oh, yeah.
oversimplifying it, but that's basically their ideology.
Yeah.
Like they do
But
shit, they don't get like punished for it. They just yeah.
they
Yeah,
blame it
they
on
just
Jesus.
they blame it basically. They're
Yeah.
like he died for us, so we don't need to like yeah.
We know. But that's the thing, that's why, coming back to the point, punishments exist for a reason. There's no way the punishment exists and there's also other way. Because then, obviously, people will always choose the most easiest way that is for
Yeah,
them. That is
obviously.
obviously asking for forgiveness.
Yeah.
And
You cannot have
yeah.
it both ways, you cannot be having like zina and then you come back to like you umrah karne chale gaye ho and like oh Allah ne mujhe
I
maaf
am
kar diya.
forgiven,
I'm
man.
fine, I'm
अब तो
good
दोबारा
now.
करना पड़ेगा. But yeah, that's exactly my point. But
Yeah.
I do feel like if you're married and you do that shit, then bro, you
That's
need to
like
be
even
stoned.
more fun.
You
man.
need to be stoned.
Just yeah.
Stoning is justified then.
Yep. Like होना ना ये बहन दूसरी शादी कर लो ये and
Yeah,
छोड़
no,
दो
I
फिर.
don't get this concept of cheating, man. Like
Cheating
people
is so
cheat,
stupid. Cheating is so stupid. Man.
just fucking leave, bro. Just leave.
I know, right? I
That's
know,
all
right?
you need to do. Just leave.
these
Oh,
these like Netflix drama ने ना सबका दिमाग खराब किया हुआ है कि like oh I love him but I still like fucked another guy but I still love him back and
boy,
Man, come
bro,
on,
leave,
get
bro.
the fuck
You
outta
you
here.
failed whenever you had that idea of cheating. You
Yeah.
failed then.
yes why are
You
you
failed
having
the
that
trust
like why well
ruining.
fuck you literally
Yeah, fuck you, man. Uh,
maybe I shouldn't say this but like this guy I know मतलब Rehan right he probably has cheated
yeah, he did. He
yeah
probably did.
'cause
I cannot attest to it, but I can confirm.
like I can
He
like
did.
you can piece together evidence to say okay yeah he did cheat
Yeah,
'Cause
it's like
he was with this one girl
99%.
and then not even like a month after their breakup he was with another girl so you can like kind of see the pattern like yeah
He is like those fuckboys, so obviously I do expect that shit from him.
Yep.
But
Jahannam premium man like first of all haram relationship and then cheating on the haram relationship. That's gotta be Jahannam premium man.
Even Satan is confused, man.
Even Satan is like hell yeah brother.
तो सेटन भी कह रहा होगा मुझे तो कुछ करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है ये तो खुद ही पागल है खुद ही मेरी तरफ आ रहे हैं
Real man.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Ah.
fuck.
It is.
Yeah. मैंने कुछ बोलना था I forgot man. Fuck.
Ah. Yeah, I wrote something. Yeah, I have one thing,
Yeah, okay.
but I don't know if I should say it right now because my mom's outside. She's probably listening.
Type it out at least let me know what it was.
It's about something that I did tell you. Wait.
You told me. Achha.
Okay. I think I'm fine if I talk like this. Okay. Bond is
Okay.
actually quite hilarious if you think about it.
Yeah, it is. It fucking is.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch
You're
it
a
the way
guy.
I
I'm
do-
a girl. We're in the same house. That's fucked.
No, not like that, not like that. If you watch it the way I do, that shit is hilarious as fuck. Like, it can beat most of like comedic anime out there. Like, I'm just saying.
You
all
may
you
watch porn, but I watch it.
I
better.
watch it better. Oh god, man, just the way I watch is just focus on the dude. Don't focus on the woman. Focus on the
Okay.
dude. I swear, like the girl would be like moaning and like giving hot expressions, but the guy's locked in completely.
Yeah. Cause
He has a
yeah. Cause if he enjoys too much, he's gonna like come too early, and then
True,
the
but,
shoot will
like,
be over.
That's the funny part, because he's locked in, no expression, blank face, just locked in, doing his mission.
Yep.
Bro is on a mission. bro is literally on a mission. It's fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, it really
I-
speaks to you because like कुछ porn मैंने देखा है ना, it has a guy moaning like a girl and it feels weird but it shouldn't, you know, because in real life, yeah, like obviously the guy would moan, right? You would
yeah,
expect him to moan.
yeah,
But in porn, it's just like it's bro is locked in,
yeah.
no expressions, just thrusting and
like,
thrusting.
sweat is dropping from his face. No voice from his esophagus, but it's just like complete silence. Like all the work is like the girl is doing.
Real.
Kasam se. Yeah, sometimes it's even hilarious when the girl is really hot, but like the dude is skinny as fuck.
Yeah, but he somehow has like a huge fucking dick. I don't
They
get
have,
that.
but you know this one guy? He appears on like Brazos. He's really
Jordy,
he's
yeah.
really young.
Jordy.
That guy. Boy, he had like this one scene with this fat ass woman.
Yeah, I know.
He
I
was
know.
struggling to carry her.
I saw
And
that
you can
one.
tell he was about to break, bro. You can tell he's
No,
about to break.
like she was like triple his size, and he was holding her in the air and like
Yeah.
you know thrusting, and that was such a hilarious like
Oh, गिरी जा रहा था,
man.
literally he was about to, he's tripping.
How did they shoot that, man? Bro has like the
Bro,
greatest
पता
core
नहीं.
strength for him.
On God, man. Oh, so funny, man. I watched this one a video like last week something, and that guy, his dick was like mountain shaped. I swear to God.
What?
Yeah, like it went uphill and then it went downhill. I'm like, what? Does that shape even exist? I was so confused. I was
Uphill
so
and
baffled.
downhill.
Yeah, like it was uphill from like his shaft and then
Downhill
from
from
the
the
tip. It was
tip.
downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bro was legit carrying a Mount Everest. Highest peak known to mankind.
Man.
Kasam se, man. I was like, I wasn't even horny when I was watching that. I was legit, I was
I was just
laughing.
curious. I was just curious. How the fuck is a dick shaped like that?
Man, I was laughing, bro. That show was funny, man. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Ah.
Man. On.
Ong, man, ong.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Ask.
ये last time मुझे पूछना चाहिए था because it's a would you rather question, but
Oh, acha. Go ahead,
But
go
still.
ahead.
would you rather have like a KKK member son or would you have like an OnlyFans daughter?
Nah, here's the thing. OnlyFans girl is just going to be, demeaning to my fatherhood.
Yeah.
It's going to be, how do you call it? Insulting to my fatherhood. Like, I'm a
Yes.
father and I can provide for my daughter, but she's earning in other ways. And
Yeah.
the other ways which are not like guys are wanking to my daughter. Why would I
That's
want
fucked,
that?
you know? Yeah.
Yeah, why would I want that? I would kill the guy who wanks to my daughter, man. Like,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
kill that guy, man.
That is real, man.
But having a KKK son, that's like proudness. Cause here's the thing, you can be proud that this guy fucks. My
yeah,
son
he
is fucking.
fucks black people up.
Yeah, he I didn't say who, but he fucks. And he has authority. If you're in the KKK, that's like respect.
I mean, respect from other
Racism.
extremists, but yeah, sure.
Respect from racism. Plus,
Respect
I'm a proud racist myself, so
I equally hate every race, man, including my own.
Hey,
so
wait, that's why we're racist.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I review races.
Review bombing racists. Oh, we are funny, man.
We are funny. No, it's actually kind of curious, like, how the fuck we don't have like a proper audience by now. You know
man,
Shazad's
we are
show,
so
right?
good.
You know Shazad's show, right? He
uh.
is like a pretty talented guy. Like if you see his like YouTube videos, right? They have like you can see there's like insane amount of work put into them, like with the effects and all and the visual. But in the end, he's literally. I feel like that guy is literally just us, like he's autistic. first
I
of all.
never thought that he was a talent. I never thought he was talentful.
He is, man.
Because
He
I've
fucking
seen,
is.
I've only seen his reels, and The way
Yeah,
that
so
he does, he's just being autistic on reels. He's just
yeah,
being
yeah.
autistic, and I
I
find that
know,
funny.
I know. But
And I
like,
find that funny.
even during the video, he's talking, and you can tell like this guy is basically like a normal brown dude who
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
how
we
to
know,
edit
we
really
know.
well.
Yeah, that's why I like him. Man. He's just like funny.
Man,
Plus,
why
he's like
can't
fat and
we
he looks
have
cute.
the traction, man?
True, true,
But to
true.
be fair, he's been making videos since he was like 7, 8 years old. So.
Oh shit, that's Shazad show lore.
Yeah, Shazar.
Man, Shazad show.
We get popular, we'll invite him.
That's what I was gonna say. If you're listening to this right now, come on the podcast,
Come
man.
on
Give
the
us some
podcast,
popularity,
man.
man. Give us some traction.
Let me follow him through our real
Hell
podcast
yeah,
account.
Hell yeah. I don't know if he wants to be on a podcast with like racists, but
To be fair, though.
no,
We
I
hate
have
everyone.
a cook.
You have a cook.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Let us
I have
hear
a
it.
cook. I have a cook.
Let us hear it.
So if you know how vegans go on their own that they have this agenda that no killing animals, we shouldn't
Yep.
kill animals.
Yep.
What if the animals kill themselves? Then can vegans eat that food?
Whoa, that is okay. Holy fuck.
Do you know pandas are like stupid as fuck?
Yeah,
Do you
they
know that?
literally like
Uh,
their own fault for being.
They kill
fucking
themselves. They
extinct.
legit did they suicide. That's why their species is decreasing.
Yeah.
So if they kill themselves, can vegans eat that food, like their meat?
Anyway, okay, that's a good question. But is panda halal? I don't know. Well, let me
Nah,
Google
but
that.
I can tell you most Muslims aren't vegan.
Yeah, they aren't. Like some that
Yeah.
are kind of just stupid.
Yeah, I mean you have to eat meat when on Eid as well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
that's the
it's
thing, you know.
it's not like required to eat meat on Badi Eid, right? Eid ul Adha.
एक तरह का I guess it's a good thing that you eat the kurbani ka gosht because that guy died for you, man.
That guy.
Died for your sake. That goat died for your sake.
Yeah.
Can't you do it?
And
a
you
little bit
cannot
nice?
say कि अच्छा ठीक है if everyone just stops eating animals, right? Who the fuck will preserve them? Because
True.
humans, we preserve cows and chickens and all that for our consumption, right? So
Yeah.
in a way you can say कि like we keep them alive.
Yeah.
And if we stop eating them, then they're just running fucking wild, and then fucking like lions or like people animals, carnivores, right? They will eat all of them. And then वो panda वाली situation ही होगी ना, who the fuck eats pandas besides like Chinese people, right? And they're still going extinct. They're still going extinct. So
Yeah.
yeah, like
I mean,
It's
if you're that vegan about humans, then go and kill those carnivores that kill
Yeah.
other herbivores.
yeah, exactly.
They're
like,
also eating. They're also slaughtering. They're also
basically
eating.
the whole thing comes down to is कि like fucking cycle है ना, we're supposed to eat them.
Yeah,
supposed to eat
food
them.
chain exists, bro. Food.
Yeah,
We are on the
food chain,
top of
exactly.
the food
Food
chain.
chain, yes.
Yeah, we're not just eating them. You know, we're also reproducing them. We're making
Yeah.
new eating material, more food. That's
Yeah.
the cycle.
Yes, exactly. You can be a vegan, so you know, I'm like, I don't have like a personal vendetta
Yeah.
against you, but still, like this preachiness के हम तो animals को बचा रहे हैं और हमसे बेहतर तो कोई है ही नहीं, and like we take care of animals and
Yeah.
and fuck yeah, man, we're so morally high out there, like we care for other beings other than humans. It's so fucking narcissistic because
It's
animals are
always-
still
it's
dying.
always-
Animals are
Yeah,
still dying.
it's always annoying when they push that idea on
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you know.
Yes.
Otherwise, we have not, you know. I do think veganism is quite healthy if you think about it.
Yes, because I just saying
You
fats
you
नहीं
do
होता है.
need meat though. Yeah,
Fats
you do
नहीं
need
होता है.
meat though, but it's still pretty healthy if you think about it. Like most vegans, they get to live a very healthy life. They don't get to be obese.
Hmm.
They don't get to be. They're healthy, man. They're
They
healthy.
don't have like cholesterol problems, heart problems.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and it's still like they, but okay, you can be a fucking vegan, man. Fuck yeah, but like don't come up to me and say stop eating that burger. I will not.
Yeah, I will eat twice. So your shit is not making any sense.
Not making any sense.
Your efforts are wasted. I will eat twice.
Hell yeah.
Ah.
Oh, man. Man, we can talk. We can ramble about basically anything. We've noticed. I've noticed that.
yeah. Now let's bring a like random topic. What are your thoughts on hats?
Hats. I like hats. You know, I used to wear like a hat to school every day.
Yeah.
Because
Oh
मेरे
shit,
बाल इतने shit
yeah.
होते थे मेरे बाल इतने shit होते थे तब and my fucking forehead was like so fucking huge. So I'm like fuck
Yep.
yeah, I'll just wear hats. And I don't know if I looked homeless there or पता नहीं जो भी है.
You actually look pretty fine. It's just the school that didn't do you any justice because they just kept on like, oh hat, take off the hat, take off the hat.
Fuck you, literally. Tariq was, you know Tariq, right? So
Yeah.
bhaichod, this one time like पूरे semester में पहन के आया हूँ hats, right? And he like last time वो बोलता है like it was my IT mock, right? And he's like take off the hat. And I'm like, sir, I've
Yeah,
worn
I
this
know
I've
that.
worn this hat like the entire semester. Why are you like asking me to do it now? It's literally my last day. And he's like, nah, take it off. We cannot have that here.
Oh
And
man.
I was kind of pissed, but I had to take it off. And like, UK, I was kind of like argumentative, right? He took the hat
Yep.
and he kept it for like the whole day.
Oh, what is he gonna do with the hat, bro? Is he
I
gonna
don't
wear it?
fucking know, I don't
He's
fucking
probably
know.
gonna wear it because he has no fucking hair on his head. Of course, he's gonna like steal
Yeah.
other people's hair and just wear it because he doesn't have one.
Oh my god, man.
Man,
Fucking
that guy, man, he is such a oh my god.
snake, man. Like, Avas is, acha, yeah. Avas se yaad hai. Yes,
He
okay,
was
going
so
back
good.
to the,
He was so
going
good.
back to the, जो बात कर रहे थे ना हम पहले,
Hmm.
about zina and all. ये बात अब hat से वहाँ जा रही है, but fuck it.
We can talk about anything, man. Don't worry.
Fuck it. So he always used to say, कि don't make like witnesses in your
True.
the sins you do, right?
Yes.
Like if अगर तुम vape कर रहे हो, vape like मतलब vape, don't vape, but like if you still gonna vape, then don't tell anyone because you're gathering witnesses for yourself and
Yep.
क़यामत के दिन. And
Yeah,
man,
we
that
are
is
like
real,
a-
man. That is
yeah,
real.
'cause at the day of judgment, then if you can testify, then that is, it is to you. But if other people testify to your sins, then that's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse. Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
and yeah, that guy, he talked so much real shit. I was just
Yeah. He
we
was
should be
always, he
realizing
was
that.
like, man, the Dadi thing, he didn't have a beard, right? And all these Mamoon gang, they didn't like him for that reason. But okay, which is weird because they liked Naeem and Naeem never had a beard, right? So still,
School lore, man.
school lore, man. But anyways, so this Abbas guy, right? He never had a beard, and he used to talk about like Islam and all that, and he was actually real. Like even someone as atheist as like Zahir, right? He's a guy in our school.
He's a guy.
But yeah, he kind of like understood what he wanted to say, like what Abbas wanted to say to the class, and like his ideas were like so fucking advanced. Like all these fucking Mamoon people, like fuck them, man. They don't get that shit.
They just have this one thing that they hate people with no beards.
Yeah,
They just
that's
have
their
this one
entire
thing.
personality, basically.
Yeah. Personality consumed into one sentence.
Yeah, cause did we talk about like did we ever talk about beards on podcast?
I don't think we ever did though.
Yeah.
Good thing we can talk about it now. Then let's go.
Fuck yeah. The beard
Explain
lower
the
is kind of
situation.
crazy for me personally because
You're,
this guy.
you're the guy who was attacked. You're the person who was like the main focus of the beard
Yeah.
beard situation.
I don't know why though, cause like maybe I look like too fucking clean without beard, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know why they targeted you because there was a lot of I was clean shaved. Like
Yeah, I
thing
mean
is,
to be fair though.
to
be fair
I
though.
cannot grow a beard, but that's a different thing. But I was still clean shaved.
Yeah, exactly. And still, they would always be like, "Tum khusre lag rahe ho, Hashir. You look like a fucking chakka, Hashir." And man, okay, like what?
Yeah, that Khosre is transgender basically.
Yeah. And it always like pissed me off so much. Abhi be like this one friend, from my previous school, right? He messages me out of fucking nowhere. I didn't even know he followed me. And he replies to my story. He's like, Hashir, you should keep a beard. You look like a transgender. And I went on his ass. I sent him like 10 voice messages, just like cursing his entire fucking khandan, entire fucking family. And
साले तेरी ऐसी की तैसी तू
तू भेजो उसके बहन के लौड़े की beard, like it was literally like you know
pubic.
how pubic beard exactly, but like you know how when kids draw like faces right of their dad, they put like yeah, like the drawing they do on
लाइनें
their
मार
beards.
देते हैं बस.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. उसकी उस बंदे की like that guy had a beard like that, and he was telling me to keep a beard, man. Oh man,
Yeah, it's so
brainwashed,
weird,
man, brainwashed as.
You know, you don't really need a beard to look manly or something. You
Yeah,
don't really
yeah, you
need that,
don't,
bro. It's
you
just
don't.
whoever thinks that you're a kid, bro. Just
Sal
grow up.
special.
52 minutes now, damn. Second reference.
Second
But
reference.
yeah, like if you think you need a beard to look manly, nah, man, you don't need that
You
shit,
do not
bro.
need that shit. Yep.
I say you don't need. You just it's different for everyone. You know, it's different for everyone. Some people look good in a beard, some people don't.
Yeah.
And if they want to keep a beard, they can. If they don't want to keep a beard, they can. But like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Like I'm not like obviously you look like shit with a beard because you barely
Yeah.
have one.
I don't even have one. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other people too, like fucking Mirza, right?
I mean, if you have like a
उसकी beard भी
pubic
नहीं
ass
थी
beard,
भाई.
then you probably shouldn't have a beard. You know, you probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have a beard.
Because okay, maybe like if you want to keep a beard, then actually you like work on that shit, you know, like
Yeah,
put
yeah.
oils and shit. There's all kind of shits you can do. I'm not saying like you shouldn't keep a beard. I'm all for like your own personal style and shit.
Yeah,
But
obviously,
when you have a fucking pubic hair beard, and you're gonna tell me to fucking
Yes,
keep a
yes,
beard,
yes.
I will get mad. I will get on your ass. Like,
Bro, there's this one guy, he had like 3 islands on his face. Like one on the right cheek, one on the left
Yup,
cheek, and one on
yup.
his chin. And they did not connect at all. His beard was so disconnected, man.
Yeah.
And he always used to like tease me, saying like, "Oh, it's my beard day. You don't have a beard. You don't have a beard." I'm like, thank God I don't have a beard like yours, man.
to be honest, that guy was kind of funny though. Like,
He was,
fine.
he was.
Fine, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like in our bio class. He was really nice, man. I liked.
Yeah,
him.
like this one time I stayed in your bio class. I was doing like past papers with this one guy,
Oh yeah,
and वो था वहाँ पे. I know.
yeah. He
Good
was
guy,
nice, man.
man. Good guy, man. Yeah.
We both used to like take the piss out of each other always.
Yep.
This is so funny.
Yeah, school lore, man.
Man, I kind of miss school, man. Wait.
Same, yeah. It's been almost like a year
Yeah.
since our farewell.
Nah, it was on
Insane
like
to
end of
think about.
January, right? It was on
End of March.
January.
No, mid of March.
It was
So-
in March. What the fuck?
It was March, nigga. It was March.
Damn, I am
s-
so disconnected.
I
with
have
the
so
timeline
many
now.
videos that you know the autistic videos we made at school. I still have
yeah.
those.
Yeah, even same, bro. I saved them on my computer because I
Yeah.
don't have much memory on my phone.
Yup, your phone is basically my phone.
Yeah,
both
his,
fucked.
least best iPhone. Least
Least best
compatible
iPhone.
iPhone is like my phone.
Yup.
Yup.
Man. My phone, like, first of all, it has a shit battery. Second of all, the charging port doesn't work, so I have to like use wireless charging, and it takes like 4 hours to charge. And man, and I edit on this too.
Bro, just get a new phone, man. Just get a new phone. You need that shit.
When I go uni, I will.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. We need to get like a perm. We
Yes.
need to get new phone. We need to get drip. We need to get drip. We need to get proper proper facial kit. And then all of this can be resolved if you who are watching can like and subscribe and share to other people. Then we can get money and we can hee hee hee.
Subscriber plug. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know.
But yeah.
Whenever you say the word subscribe, the subscribe button kind of like shines.
Oh shit, yeah, it does.
It does. It does. We'll try this.
Whoa.
Okay. Say subscribe.
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 Subscribe to the realest podcast in the business with
All
your
man.
hosts Walt and Jesse,
Hell
who
yeah.
cook on a weekly basis for your sake, for your entertainment. And if you're
we
still not
put
subscribed,
our careers on the line so like we can make people laugh. Hell yeah.
We take the title of racist pedophiles and all that kind of shit for your entertainment.
Hit
I'm
that
joking.
subscribe button.
This is jokes, bro. This is satire, please. This is satire.
I like I like how we basically every podcast we clarify it now. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
this
have to,
is
you know, we
satire,
have
man.
to.
Don't take this too
Exactly,
seriously.
because you know you never know which podcast the viewer is gonna watch.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
if it's a new
I
new
like
kind?
I like the thing you did with the intro. Is like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Keep
disclaimer,
that shit.
disclaimer,
Keep that shit.
disclaimer.
Good, good, good. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. You know, Spotify पे I don't even listen anymore. Like मैं upload
Yeah,
कर देता हूँ
same.
बस. And
If someone is gonna watch it, then
and
sure,
people
but
like are watching it. We got like 80 plays on our Would You Rather podcast.
wait,
Yeah.
wait, we did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, man. Nice.
See, this is all thanks to you people. If you guys subscribe and like, then we get to talk more, because then YouTube knows that we have, you know, some sort of relevance,
Yes.
and they won't just randomly kick us off.
Yeah, cause it's like basically Sniper Wolf, right? She literally dogs the person, but she's still on the platform. So
Yeah, man, she's so bad, but she's bad.
she's so bad.
Like, she's bad, but
I
she's
can't
also
fix
a
her.
bad.
Like if given the chance, I will fix her, bro. Trust
Nah, man, she will ruin me, bro. She will ruin you. You
me.
won't
Maybe
fix
I
her,
want
she
that.
will ruin you. Ah, let's go, man. What if we docs and then we can just go like, oh, we're like similar, we're similar people. We should hang
Okay,
out.
okay. This friend from like Sargodha, right? I'm with. he like he's like
Yeah,
मुझे कोई
मतलब-
dogs कर भी देगा तो सरगोदा किसने मुझे मारने आना है?
He has a point, you know. He has a point. I mean, same with us. Like, if
Same
someone
thing,
dogs
like,
us, who's gonna come to
Who's
like
gonna
all
come
the
and
way
like
to the
beat
Middle
us,
East?
man?
Who's gonna come all the way to the Middle East just to beat us, man? Legit.
Because I don't think
Just-
I don't think a single Saudi listens to this podcast.
Obviously, bro.
Like,
we
besides
don't
like
count
some of
our
our friends who are Pakistanis, not a
Yes,
single
yes.
Arabic speaking Saudi listens to us. So who the fuck is gonna come kill us, man?
Imagine the next day we're just both dead, and then people are like, "Oh, these guys used to be a thing. Where are they now?
That
Vanished."
would be a heck of a
Vanished.
lore then. Heck of a lore then. The Saudi
me-
FBI just killed us.
Me explaining why I died in hell to Hitler.
Me explaining Skibidi toilet to Hitler.
Dude, that's a really good thought. That what if you do go to hell? Then what are you gonna do there? Probably talk to Hitler, because he's going to be there. You know, all of history's menace, they're going to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
Okay,
Sniper
okay.
Wolf's gonna be
I
there.
have,
Who's
I
gonna
have,
stop me?
I have a. Okay, listen, hear me out. This is a Family Guy joke.
Uh,
But okay, you know how Christianity always is changing, right? So like back in like medieval times, they used to like enslave women for just having opinions, and like obviously LGBT people, so like they were fucking dead, like on sight
Yeah.
then. And
Yeah.
now like the Pope said, "Okay, LGBT people are like welcome to our religion." So according to like if we dissect this whole thing, then the people who back in like medieval times, if they were gay, and they went to hell right when they died, so like are they now in heaven according to like the Pope, or
What? Yeah, so God just went, oh, times have changed. You can go to heaven now.
Who's the- yeah, literally
What?
Christianity makes no sense sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
It's like why is the religion changing every day? This is why I hate Shias too, man.
Oh, Shias have just made their own religion in the name of Islam.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like, how do you change the
They just
kalma
made
and the
their own
Quran
religion.
and say that you're a Muslim?
Shit,
is fucked.
wait.
What
Say that
happened?
again. Say that again. My pipe just fell.
I'm saying, like, how do you change the Quran and how do you change the kalma, the
Yeah, yeah,
the
true,
shahada,
true.
and then say you're a Muslim? Like that is fucked for me.
It's like, it reminds me of that one video where this girl goes like, "Oh, I'm a Muslim. I don't pray. I don't read the Quran.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
doesn't mean I'm not.
That
I
doesn't
don't
mean I'm
believe
not a
in Allah.
Muslim."
That doesn't mean I'm Muslim." I'm
The
not
guy
Muslim.
went like, "What the fuck?
Yeah, wallahi, you're finished.
Wallahi, you're finished."
Wallahi, you're finished.
Oh man.
Sometimes I do wonder we should also repent on our sins.
Yep, yep,
In
obviously.
this podcast, we might have been, yeah.
Because okay, for us,
You need
it's
to repent, man.
mostly like a matter of saying more than doing.
Yeah,
And
we talk a lot. We don't
yeah,
mean anything.
we don't mean anything. Again, like we have to say this in every podcast. But we
Yeah.
don't mean anything. And
It's
yeah,
just
like
like a
we
deep root,
make
man.
weird ass jokes about like everything. And some things are
Yeah.
sacred. Some things are sacred. And when we talk about
Yeah.
like the Quran and like verses, we
Yeah.
are like control में होते हैं हम लोग. We were fine then.
Mhm.
But
That's why
yeah.
I try my best not to involve religion
Yes.
into the shit that I say, because I know what comes out of my mouth is already outrageous as
Yeah. So like we
as
try
it
not to
is.
like associate a lot of religion
Yeah.
with this insane like a lot of the other things we
Cook.
say.
Yeah.
So but still like आज का topic is about the zina. It was kind of obviously it required it. So yeah.
God, if you're watching this, please forgive us. I mean, you are watching this. There is no if. Please forgive us. We are deeply.
We are sinners, man.
Yeah. I mean, human beings are made that way. I'm going down a very deep
Hell
route
yeah.
now.
Let's go. Do it.
Human beings are just made to be imperfect. They're not supposed to be perfect or anything. Human beings will commit sins. The only perfect human being was the Holy Prophet, and yeah. You can't just don't be afraid of your sins. Like if you commit some sins, it's okay. You can just repent and start on a new day.
Yeah, and don't show them off. Like if you
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Just don't get involved in this kind of shit.
Yeah.
It is really
You
tempting.
know the yeah. Exactly.
Especially because when other people are also doing it, you're like, oh yeah, they're having fun. Why can't I have fun? And also the teenage years are the most you feel more lonely than ever.
Yeah.
And they're the most important years of your life. You lose many friends, you make new friends, and yeah, that's when you're most bound to get involved into this kind of shit. Just don't get involved. That's
The
like
West
the rules
has
of
you
staying.
I always like held मतलब यार क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं अच्छा
What?
I always like saw my मेरे मामू वगैरह my parents they always like discuss whenever they get like together, right, and discuss like how the West is kind of manipulating our kids into like doing things
It
and
is.
having all of these feelings, and I do see the truth in that. If how many of us can say like the TikToks about relationships haven't affected our own desires?
Yeah.
They do. They on a daily basis, like you see like couples making out and shit, and you're like, man, wish that was me.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's not like it's their culture, right? So like they can do that shit. It's not like they were even there's a conspiracy to like weaken the Muslim community. There might be, I don't know, but still, it's out there, right? And they're putting that shit out there, and then obviously like desire to हर किसी के ही होता है ना, sexual desires.
Yeah.
Obviously like just I'll say कि like obviously you cannot escape all of this shit, but like keep your shit like strong, and
Yeah,
if the
just-
feelings are too strong, then just talk to your parents, I guess. Maybe like
you should.
maybe
That
like
is.
maybe they'll
definitely
taunt you
should.
so much. They'll taunt you so much that you'll
Yeah,
be fine.
you'll just forget
खुद ही
about
सही हो
it.
जाओगे, yep, exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, man.
That's I
And
feel
I'm not
that's
like we're
me.
not perfect, we're just saying shit. Like we're not perfect here
Yeah.
anyways.
It's just like an advice from an 18-year-old and a
Yeah,
19-year-old.
and a 19-year-old. Man, I'm
Man,
old.
we're old. Fuck, we're old, man.
If you're like 13 or 12 and you're just starting out in this like whole thing with like dating and shit up the school, man,
Do not,
don't,
just
man, do
don't.
not get involved.
Yeah,
Please,
do not
for
get
God's
involved,
sake.
man. Just
I've
wait
seen,
till
like, I've
uni
seen
and
people
something.
do
Get
that shit.
matured first. Yeah, just be mature first and then think about it.
Yeah, and if you really like want to do a relationship, do not go physical, okay? Just do not.
Hell yeah.
Do not
The
go
thing is,
physical.
here's the thing with physical. If once you go physical, it's just like going black. There's no going back.
Yup.
Once you go black, there is no going back. That's basically like physical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you'll do it for the first time. Wait 1 second, generator चल रहा है. पीछे background noise आते हैं ना. I noticed in the
Background
previous
music.
one. background music. You know what? This part will go in, but you guys will also wait with us.
Fuck,
Alright,
man.
it's done. So,
Right.
what I was saying about physical, it's just like you'll do it once, and
Mhm.
then you'll feel, fuck's sake, man. Para.
Just say it, man. Just say it. Fuck
I,
it.
the second time you'll be more inclined to do it, because then you won't
Yeah.
be afraid of doing it. You'll be like,
Yeah.
I already done it once, I can do it again.
Yep.
It's just like the fear of the first time. Then once that fear is gone, then you just like, oh, I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll
like
basically become desensitized
yeah,
to sinning, to being
man.
and
Satan
then
will.
it'll be normal to you, and that's fucked.
Yeah,
That is
yeah, it
should
will.
not be the case.
Yep, yep. And the thing is, Satan will tempt you. He will tempt you? You can't say he can tempt me and I won't give in to temptation. You
Yeah.
will. You
You
will.
might give in to temptation, but like to a certain extent, हो जाता है, गलती हो जाती है,
Yeah.
but you have to like pull yourself back at some point.
Yep,
know?
yep. This is not from experience, by the way. This is not
Yeah.
from experience.
We have so much lore around us.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say any names now, but still, we have so much lore around us from like so
Keep
many
it
girls.
secret, man. Keep
Yeah,
it secret.
so many girls and guys. Like
We have
I
other
know
people's
shit,
lore.
I know shit,
We have other
And-
people's lore. I learned from the mistakes of others.
I learned I learned from the mistakes of others by the advice I gave them.
Hell yeah.
But on a serious note,
Yeah.
like keep the lore around you, ठीक है ना? Don't be like disconnected. Learn from other
Yes,
people, ठीक है
yes.
ना? There will be people around you doing all this shit, ठीक है ना? Be in the center of it, know everything, and just don't do anything. That is my
Yeah.
advice.
It's even like better if you, I mean, I won't say it's better. Like I was gonna say if you just become a sigma male at that age, but not
Nah,
not to
don't.
extreme extent. Not to extreme.
That'll be like
extent.
Saad Faisal, then you'll be basically
Yeah,
an
well,
incel by
that's what I
yeah.
caught myself. That's why I caught
Yeah.
myself. But just if you that is if you control that shit, then you should be. I'd say if you can
Yeah.
be a nice sigma male like it should be,
Yeah.
I'd say go for it. But don't be extreme, man.
Yep.
Yeah,
Keep
Umar
the
is
load
like
around you.
Umar is like honestly Umar is just like an elite sigma male.
You know, Jazib, right? He hasn't been involved in shit, but he knows so much lore from everyone.
He knows from us.
Yeah, he knows from us, and like we know from other people, and they
Yeah.
know from other people. But yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is why
Okay,
I never get.
I'm gonna
bored.
say some
Learn
insane
from-
shit.
I'd say. End the podcast with this one.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I think I've told you this, but okay.
But
I had this friend, और उसकी एक friend थी और उसकी एक friend थी, ठीक है ना? Like, and this is a real
levels.
this is a
So
real
many
confirmed shit, but
Yes.
she like broke her own virginity by like putting like a cucumber up there. I'm not even kidding. This shit like.
Ah. Imagine like the husband like, oh, there's no blood. Where's the blood? And she's like, cucumber took it.
The cucumber took it.
Cucumber
Man.
con took it.
Oh. Fuck man. Anyways, I think this is a good time to end it.
Yes, we are over 1 hour.
Yeah, we are over 1 hour 11 minutes now. Aight.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to the realest part. नहीं, फिर से. Fuck, I was too.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the realest podcast in the business. I've been your host, Walt. And this guy sells fentanyl to kids.
Hell yeah, and I've obviously I fucked my outro. I've been your host, Jesse, and thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you have other non-offended people, non-offending people.
We shall see you next week.
Yeah. We shall see you next week. Ha.
Oh.